to the 11 o'clock show.
The world of children's toys seems to be getting darker. This is the genuine John F. Kennedy assassination car, which is on sale in America right now.
The standard version shows the action moments before the shooting. But if you splash out on the deluxe version, you get a messier car and this grassy knoll.
Buy now, and they'll even throw in this nifty Zapruder footage, Viewmaster. Oh, glad I'm not the one that's got to care that up.
But with alien eggs and wind-breaking teddy bears also on the shelves, are our kids' playthings getting a little bit too sick? Well, let's take a look at this year's predicted Christmas bestsellers to find out. Daisy?
Yep. There's the Lego model of the Space Shuttle Challenger. And there's no need to build here because this is how it looks when it's finished.
And finally, one toy that's not doing well, My Glitter Pony. That's a pony in silver boots staring at a small foal. Gently nudging it. Ah.
That's sweet.
Well, it's all over, thank God, but everyone's still talking about the football. Neither myself nor Daisy know a thing about the beautiful game, but we know a man who does.
Boys left behind. Small boys not in the park. No, no jumpers for goalposts. Why? Stinging nettles? No. Dog spots? No. Paedophiles? No. The invention of the internal combustion engine, and thence the motor car with its adherent stench of pollution and menace of death. Crazy horses. Awah! Awah!
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Whitehouse.
Paul, a surprising question to start with. Do you think Ron Manager would have enjoyed last night's match?
I think he'd probably be under heavy sedation today, or deep in analysis.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't have enjoyed it at all.
It was a bit boring, wasn't it?
It was very dull. I was there.
Oh.
I witnessed the whole Surrey event.
But as a Welshman, who do you support if England and Scotland are playing each other?
Come on. You listen to it.
What have I let myself in for?
It's going to be crazy.
Well, I left Wales when I was 4, so I've sort of split loyalties. I support Wales if they play in England.
Yeah.
England, Scotland, England slight edge. By the end of the game, I was full, Caledonian. Hoodle, heedle, heedle, all that, you know what I mean? Come on, Nessie, or whatever it is. I don't quite know what they cry, but something like that.
Ron Manager is not the most tactful man, is he?
Not the most tactile man. I'll have you know, he's touched many people in his time. Many small boys have been helped by Ron's guiding hand, isn't it? You know.
We're going down that glitter road again. I think we should leave well clear.
What would he say about these people? Okay, that's Zola.
Oh, look at him, look. He's an appealing little troll, isn't he? You know? Like you'd find under a bridge or on the end of a pencil.
What about this one?
Carnu, well, he plays for Arsenal, so let's have a go, shall we? You know, he's a big man with a little squashed face, isn't he, you know?
And finally, here's a chap who's, I'm sure, spent a lot of time hanging around in the park. It's Kevin Keegan. Now, you created most of Harry Enfield's most popular characters, Loads of Money, Stavros, as well as writing the slobs, the old gits and Smashy and Nicey. How did you feel when Harry asked Sun readers to help him come up with new characters?
Just a bit of false modesty here. They were co-creations.
Oh.
Thanks, Harry.
Now, following Harry's Sun appeal to get new characters, we took to the streets to find some people who were willing to volunteer themselves as comedy characters. Hilarious. Have a look.
If I was on your show, I'm a bouncer, so I'd be hard bastard, and the catchphrase would be, fuck off, you northern twat.
My name's Mental Mark, and my catchphrase is crap. Cars are really pathetic.
My name is Wank the DJ, so my catchphrase would be, kiss the snug, darling.
You can come with some good characters.
I'm nicking that. I'm nicking all of them.
Which one of those do you think was the best? They're all hilarious.
Give us a dog, darling. I like that.
Which of your catchphrases do you hate people repeating to you in the street?
Fuck off, White House.
You used to work in the Department of Environmental Health for Hackney Council.
Yep.
Was there much comedy inspiration there?
Well, the bloke who... the porter who works at Hackney Council where I worked, he would greet you with this kind of refrain. He'd say, hello, sir. How are you today, sir? Were you out with the lady last night, sir? Did she want it, sir? Did she, sir? I bet she did, didn't she, sir? So, you know, you could just lift that.
Love that, thanks. Johnny Depp considers you the greatest actor of all time, as great or greater than Brando.
He's a fool, isn't he? He'll regret that. He was probably smoking some of his funny powder or whatever he does, I don't know.
What's he really like in real life?
A girl. Like a girl. No, he's a very handsome man.
Interesting, weird.
But with girls' hands. And I like that in a man.
Now, last year, you appeared on the power list of the most powerful people in the United Kingdom. 120 places in front of William Hague.
That's fantastic.
Why did that happen?
Oh, I don't know. Now he's had his haircut, though. I'm nobody.
Now he's
leapfrogged past me, isn't he? Oh, yeah.
Because you were...
That was my impersonation of William Hague. It's not very good. Harry does a very good impersonation of William Hague.
When are we going to see you next on our screens?
I don't know. We're doing the Fast Show special for next year, which will probably not come out now till later in the year. We were hoping for it to come out in the spring, but it won't be till later in the year. Well,
you've probably seen on Sunday night's compilation of this show, actually. She's the best guest we've had all week. Ladies and
gentlemen,
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, sperm was all over the papers this week.
And this time it definitely wasn't me.
Of course, I'm referring to the news that Danish semen is being imported to make up for shortfalls in our own spunk banks. But how does the great empty-sacked British male feel about this? Ian, weirdly enough, went to find out.
With the reserves of British sperm banks at an all-time low, the government has resorted to importing this vital juice. But how will the British public react to being force-fed foreign seed? I've come here to London to find out. The British sperm banks are currently at an all-time low, and we're actually importing Danish sperm to impregnate British women. Is it right that we're using foreign sperm, do you think?
Isn't it? All these men in England, and you have to import sperm.
Yeah. Do you think maybe it's a problem that men these days just don't know how to wank?
That's a problem. I think maybe they wank too much of leisure and they don't want to bring it...
In leisure as opposed to in their business time. There's been a lot of problem with importing an illegal importation of sperm into this country. I mean, one of the instances recently, sperm smugglers swallowed 4 condoms filled with spunk and brought them into the country. I mean, have you been offered any dodgy jizz in a pub? No. You've had no one come up to you at work or in a pub and say, Alexi, would you like to buy some of my dodgy spunk? No knock-off bootleg cum? No. Do you think this is likely to turn into an international situation where we could all end up with spunk on our faces? Would you like that?
No. I'll find my own man to give me, like...
Spunk on your face?
No. No, I mean, like, to, you know...
Spunk on your face?
Something like that, yeah.
Or your knockers. Is it possible for you to put us on the corner, crack one off, and we can use your sample in an Olympic spunk-off against the Danish?
I just had it 5 minutes ago.
Oh, did you? Well, the British have shown some firm views, but how will they react in the taste test? We've got these 2 emissions that are currently being argued in the press at the moment, which is better, A or B. If I can ask you to take a little sip from A, first of all, and give us your first impression.
Well, a bit sweet and disgusting.
A little bit sweet and disgusting. Try B, see if you prefer that. What do you think?
Same as. Still sweet. Not as sweet as the first one.
Which one of those would you say was your favourite if you had to make a choice?
Same. There's a catch here, isn't there? If I had some, I wouldn't make a choice. I don't like sweet things. Right. Okay.
You've actually just drunk some man's spunk.
I thought that.
I mean, how does... is that...
Well, I've never done it, but the wife has. Okay.
Okay, lovely. So there we have it. Conclusive proof that British sperm is amongst the best in the world. This has been Ian Lee, the 11 o'clock show, London.
Now it's time for more news just in. Gary Glitter's legal team have announced that he isn't appealing. Not a news story, just the result of a survey of 5-year-olds.
TV presenter Steve Scully is leaving the Antiques Roadshow to join an online auction house. Experts believe the new deal means Scully could be worth £6 million. It would be more, but he has a crack in his bottom.
Glenn Hoddle has been reunited with his ex-lover. He said he always knew she'd come back, but he wasn't sure what as.
It's been revealed that Posh Spice buys her clothes from a shop called Tarts. She said that she likes to slip into something simple, just like her husband.
A boy in Leeds has scored the highest ever grades in a maths GCSE with 99% correct. Just think, another 2% if he got full marks.
That was the news just in.
Now, the Queen took a day off from the races yesterday to kick off the state opening of Parliament. Daisy, do you think she enjoys the royal opening?
No, but Philip laps it up.
Even for you, that was out of order. But one man who wanted to join in the fun is our favourite Yank, R.T. Fulton. He went to find out what the hell was going on.
How you doing? I'm R.T. Fulton. Woo-wee, it's colder than a pocket full of penguin shit out here. I'm down here at Buckingham Palace, and I'm going to see if I can't find out what the hell's going on. How you doing? Woo-wee, you mind telling me what the hell's going on around here?
Queen's opening the Parliament.
Now, the Queen's opening the Parliament, so you're telling me the Parliament weren't open before today? How the hell is this country being run? What the hell is David Blair thinking of anyway? My daddy called me a queen one time, just before he beat me up. I got me a nice horse back home. All these horses make me excited. Horses, yeah! Yeah, horses! Y'all sure this is the right direction to the Aberdeen Steakhouse? What?
Make sure you don't go home with it. Mad cow.
Heck, I've heard about that mad cow. Hey, I can understand why they're mad. I'd be mad too if I tasted so damn good every old boy between here and Dallas wanted to take a big bite out of me. Woo, that's good. Hey, boy, you get away from me. You quit biting my ass like that. How you doing, ma'am? Big hello from Texas. Yeehaw, there she is. Woo-wee, I love that smell. That reminds me of back home. Woo-wee, thank you very much, sir. I love the way that smells. That reminds me of Texas. Stay with me. Woo-wee.
And some more on today's top story. Over now live to Alex Lowe in London. Alex, how have the other candidates reacted to the news that Ken Livingstone is on the shortlist?
Well, Frank Dobson has said he'll withdraw, though I think that is more to do with the fact that he's got a bit of Christmas work lined up, if you know what I mean. Ho, ho, ho.
I don't get that, sorry?
He looks like Santa.
Right. And moving on, how do the people of London feel about the possibility of having Ken Livingstone back in charge of them?
Well, Ian, Londoners seem divided. Some welcome the possibility, whereas others are worried that we'll see the return of subsidies for Akins, Beacons, Seacons and Deacons.
And Spasmo Fleekins?
Yes, them too.
Thanks very much, Alex Lowe in London.
Thank you, Ian.
That's almost it for tonight.
But before we go, Orthodox Jews have been outraged by Michael Flatley's new musical about them. 5 guys named Moses.
Good night.
Good night.
And contact free.